We've made a terrible mistake with Mother.
What?
Being dishonest with her. That kind of thing always pays off, and now it's paying off.
What do you mean dishonest?
You know Larry's not coming back, and I know it. Why do we continue to let her think that we believe with her?
Well, what do you want to do, argue with her?
I don't want to argue with her, but it's time she realized that nobody believes Larry's alive anymore. Why shouldn't she dream of him, walk the nights waiting for him? Do we contradict her? Do we tell her flat out that we don't have hope for him anymore? That we haven't had any hope for years now?
You can't say that to her.
You've got to say it to her.
But how can you prove it? Can you prove it?
For God's sake, 3 years. Nobody comes back after 3 years. It's insane.
Well, to you it is. And to me, but not to her. So you can talk until you're blue in the face. But there's no body, and there's no grave, so where are you?
Why did he invite her here?
Well, why does that bother you so much?
She has been in New York for 3.5 years. Why now all of a sudden?
Well, maybe he just wants to see her again.
Oh, nobody comes 700 miles just to see.
Well, what's the matter? I mean, he lived next door to the girl his whole life. Why shouldn't he want to see her again? Hey, don't look at me like that. He didn't tell me any more than he told you.
He is not going to marry that girl.
How do you know it's even in his mind?
It's got that about it.
Well, so what?
What is going on here, Joe?
Now listen, kid.
She is not his girl, and she knows she's not.
How can you read her mind?
Then why is she still single? Why is she not married? There are hundreds of men in New York. Why is she still single? Probably 100 people have told her that she's foolish, but she has waited.
How do you know why she waited?
Because she knows what I know, that's why. She is faithful as a rock. In my worst moments, I think of her waiting, and then I know again that I'm right.
But what do you want me to do? What do you want?
Nobody in this house. Just take her faith away, Joe. Maybe a stranger, but not his father and not his brother.
Why didn't you tell me?
Tell you what?
They think Joe is guilty.
What difference does it make what they think?
I don't care what they think. I just don't understand why you took the trouble to deny it. You said it was all forgotten.
I didn't want you to think there was anything wrong in you coming here, that's all. I know a lot of people think my father was guilty, and I assume there was some question in your mind.
But I never once said I suspected him.
Nobody says it.
Chris, I know how much you love him, but it could never...
Do you think I could forgive him if he had done that?
I'm not here out of the blue sky, Chris. I turned my back on my father. If there's anything wrong here now...
I know that, Anne.
George is coming from Dad, and I don't think it's with a blessing.